According to Shabbos Young Israel, I hope all that require for Shlema continue to be on the mend, and everybody else should continue to stay well. It's interesting that when reviewing the creation, HaKadosh Baruch Hu's creation of the world, so everything seems to be a little bit less than perfect. Whether there's an actual mistake, whether there's a change of plans, every day there's something that's a little bit off. Beginning Bereishis bar Elokim. So Chazal say, Rashi quotes, that God's original plan was to create the world based on Elokim. Elokim reflects exacting justice. And Hashem realized that's not going to work, so Hashem audibled. He changed his mind, as it were. And the world was founded on compassion, on Hashem, on Rachamim. Continuing on the first day, Vayar Elokim Sa'or Ki Tov. The light was really good. So good, comments Rashi, Ra'ahu Sheino Kedai L'Shtamish Bo Rishon, that the light was too good to be used by those who were not deserving. V'hevdila l'tzadikim l'asilav, and the special light of creation was set aside for the righteous in the future. Seems that the original plan was to use the light for this world, but somehow Hashem then decided to set that original light aside. Continue with the second day, Yikavu Amayim, the division of the upper and lower waters. So even no kitov, no reference of good. There's no good on the second day because the division represents separation, represents machlokas, discord and divisiveness. And machlokas is never any good. Continuing on the third day, Eitz Pri HaSepri, the original plan was that the bark, the tree itself, should taste like the fruit. Take a bite out of a tree, it should taste like the apple that grows on that tree. But that didn't happen. Somehow the trees didn't listen. Didn't come out as planned, as anticipated. The fourth day, the Ma'oros, the sun, the stars, the moon. According to Chazal, the sun and the moon were originally the same size, but there wasn't enough room for both of them. Can't have two bosses. Can't have some. And the Levana had to be, the moon had to be reduced. Again, it sounds like that the original plan was two equal-sized luminaries, and it didn't work. On the fifth day, Hashem created, among other things, the Taninim, big fish. There's the whales. Well, then God realized, according says Rashi, that if they're going to procreate, there's not going to be any world left. These whales, these fish are too big. So what did he do? He took the nekeva, it's the female tanin, or tanina, as the case may be, and killed and slaughtered that tanin, umalcha l'asilavo, and it became the meal reserved for the tzaddikim at the end of days in the world to come. So on the sixth day, of course, was the creation of man and the eating the original sin, the chet kadmoni, eating from the eitz hadas. Every single day something goes wrong, at the very least, doesn't play out as anticipated, which is absolutely amazing. God is perfect. Hashem is perfect. So how come the world wasn't perfect? It explains Rav Pam Zichron Livracha to teach exactly this lesson. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is perfect, and the world is imperfect. And that's why HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted it to be, because that too is perfect. That comes from Hashem, and sometimes imperfect is exactly the way that it's supposed to be. Not everything has to be perfect. Being less than perfect, hitting bumps, not things going exactly as we would like them to go at the moment, but that too, explains Rav Pam, is perfect, and that's the lesson of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's less than perfect creation. It's less than perfect because less than perfect is also perfect. Have a very good Shabbos.